since we were last here, something about the team has came to the front or became very, very, very obvious. Our strikers can't score at all. They're hopeless in front of goal. So that's something we need to address as soon as possible. We have a loan agreement in place with a club. We're just waiting for the player to agree. And I'm hoping we can get him in now. I think the loan window's still open, but I'm not sure if it's domestic loans. If it is the case, it's just domestic, then he'll come in January, if he agrees to come in at all. But yeah, we are trying to address that very annoying, but very obvious striker issue we have going on. But other than that, things have happened. We've played a lot of games, we have a lot to get through, and we also have our 2 games today against Penabont and Cardiff Met. So let's just get to it. This Quev's Gamer, my name is Duncan, and welcome back to the Journeyman. Let's go. Welcome on in, everybody. Last time we were here then was the game against TNS where we got the draw, and then our Chambot defeat, I guess, to Cardiff Met in the Cup. Since then, we've had a big mixed bag of performances. We drew 1-1 with Colwyn Bay in this game, which was the first game since the last episode. We drew the turning point for Joe. Joe's come into a bunch of good performances during this time. He scored his first goal for the club, and it was a great finish in this game to give us the lead on 33 minutes, but then Michael Saunders equalised on the second minute of added time in the first half and finished 1-1, which could not get the goal. However, that goal for Joe, he gets the ball on the wing, he runs, he breaks free down the side, he comes inside, goes one-on-one with the goalkeeper and just curls it past with his right foot. It's an amazingly good finish for him, for a guy who's been pretty pish all season. We then took on Conniskey's Nomad, and at that point we drew it 0-0. Just again, could not get a goal for love nor money. Before the Colwyn Bay game, just because I'm now checking my notes, I actually put Lyons and Harris Evans back down to the under-19s. They're not going to feature much. They're probably just not ready yet. Unlike Nari, who has contributed a little bit, and Ed Evans, who's probably okay to come in as a backup at this point. The other two are just a little bit away from that. We do have better options in the squad, so yeah. We then took on Flint Town United, and again in a 1-1 draw. This time we took the lead in the first half through a Ben Clark goal, but second half gave away a penalty, which they got the goal from. And again, just another game we couldn't get the result. We see here another good performance for Joe. How did he do against Conniskey's? Again, this is where Joe's form really came in to play. But then we took on Real. We took on this team. They beat us 1-0 at home. Shocker of a result. Should never have lost against them, let's be honest. They're a newly promoted side. We should be better than them. And we just weren't on this game. Tom Harris-Evans came in to this game. We had a few injuries and suspensions and the like, so he had to come in and help out. But was it enough? We lost 1-0. But we bounced back straight away with a 2-1 away win over Buckley. Hewlett got a goal on the first minute. It was a shot from outside the box, right in at the bottom corner. And then Joe, he got the second goal and his second goal of the season on 25 minutes before getting a straight red on 61, taking him out of the team. The next game, though, we took on Carnarvon Town. Now, for the Buckley Town game, which we won 2-0, so I'm now just, again, checking my notes as I'm being bad for not checking. We actually switched our shape. Same play style. We're still playing our counter-attacking style. We just changed our shape to base a 4-2-4 when attacking and a 4-4-2 when defending. And that really helped us there. And it was trying... The idea behind that was... I felt like the strikers were getting... I'm not going to say isolated as such, but the two centre-backs just seemed to be on them all the time. We were never really getting clear-cut chances. My thinking was that if we sacrificed a man in the middle, we could put another striker up top and really more make it like one-on-one situations with a defender each and just try and create a bit more space to score goals in. We haven't really got any worse defensively since then, which is a bonus. Like, we are conceding a few more chances, but nothing major, where we do feel like we are creating more. We're just not being able to put the ball in the back of the net. So I think the formation change has in general helped, but at the moment, not been... We're up and down. But as I said, Carnarvon Town, it was a 1-1 draw. They took the lead, actually, on 46 minutes through Linton Chaki, but we equalised from Matt Olasunde on 78 minutes for that goal. Gets the ball down, I think it was a corner, if I remember correctly, broke or fell to him. He gets it down to the byline and then has a shot just through the keeper's legs. Keeper should have saved it, but I didn't care. We got the goal. We then took on Aberystwyth. And I've wrote down Abergavenny on my notes, who we didn't play. So who the fuck did he come back against? So, Aberystwyth, sorry, we beat them 1-0. Ruben Davies got a goal. It was a header, and you see a lot of greens there, a lot of good performances. Joe did really well, but a big part of that game, which I don't think you can see, Reece Allport came back. He made his first appearance after injury. Maybe his first start of the season, actually. I can't remember if we had him again in the season. But Reece Allport's came back now from his spell on the sidelines, but couldn't help us in the next game. This team, who I still don't know how to pronounce their name, they beat us at home 1-0 through Ashley Evans-Cummings. Joe performed well again, but wasn't enough single-handedly. We then drew 1-1 with Barrytown. Another header from Ruben Davies got us the lead before we conceded on 51 minutes. We then took on St Joseph's from Swansea in the Cup in a game where we battered them. We absolutely battered them, but could not get the ball in the back of the net. And Caleb Daniel, on the 94th minute, scored his first goal in 14 games. First goal in 14 games to get us through to the next round. In fact, the game in which Ruben Davies scored his first of two, which was against Aberystwyth? Yeah, Aberystwyth. That was his first goal in 10 hours. Like, our strikers are just not performing. We ended up, after a while, because Nari picked up an injury as well, we ended up using Simba as a backup striker from the bench. We are struggling up front. Nobody seems to have the quality. And it's really frustrating because Davies was fairly decent last season at scoring. But this year, we're just not getting there. Today, though, we've got Pennybont and Cardiff Met in the league. Also noticed that those fixtures were all played pretty condensed. It was like every 3 days at one point, and our squad just struggled fitness-wise, so there was always a little bit of chopping and changing every game. But going into today's game, this is our lineup. Ollie in goals, Olasunde, Williams, Bassett and Jones making up the back four. Hewlett and Clark are two centre mids with Kamwa and Joe on the wings. Daniel and Davies leading the line. On the bench, Evans, Field, Waldock, better come something completely different there, Matunga, Allport, Simba and Palit make up our bench. Nadi's just back from injury, he's not fully fit. And Betts will be going back to his parent club in January. We have agreed to just send him back at the first opportunity because he isn't playing. And our manager wasn't happy about it. Whew, all that info's out of the way. Let's get into today's game and let's see if we can finally get some form of consistency from our strikers in terms of goal scoring. But I ain't holding my breath, I'll be honest. I said, we do actually have a loan deal or a loan offer at the moment for a player, which I'll show you after this game because I should have done it beforehand. If the player accepts, he'll come in. I wanted to bring him as a squad player. They wanted him to be an important player on loan. We've agreed on a regular starter, which if we're playing with two up top, won't be an issue really. Let's get into it then. We're also the team in red. Pennybont are the home team and they are in blue. Playing very similar shapes with in possession, with the difference being they have the defensive mid, we have two centre mids playing. That's all that is. Jones on the left hand side. Throws it to Joe. Daniel, has he been fouled? Referee says no. Olasunde into Bassett. It's a great ball out to Joe. Takes a great touch. Plays it out to Clark. Shot from distance. Comfortable caught by the goalkeeper. And we break forward again. Oh, Daniel. I thought he'd maybe a bit more confident. He should have took the touch forward. He probably would have beat the defender, but he just turned back. Campbell's ball back across. comfortably cleared by their defence, but we're keeping the pressure up just now. Joe, will he have a shot? He does, it's blocked. Daniel goes down again. Didn't think it was a foul, but you never really know. But yeah, the last run of games, Joe has been playing incredibly well. I think he's now got 2 goals and 2 assists for the season. So while not prolific, he's absolutely putting in performances. But I kind of don't feel like I can blame him for the lack of assists when our strikers have just missed chance after chance when they absolutely should have scored. Come on now. Does well. Crosses in. Joe back post header. Roy would have done a lot better with that. But we're definitely creating chances now with this change of shape. Still playing our counter-attacking style, which is fine. We've just changed our shape. We've just put an extra man up front. Took away our defensive mid. Daniel tries to get it to Davies. Somebody was offside. I don't know who. But somebody was offside in that play. Oh, fuck off! That's never a yellow. Oh, fuck's sake, ref. Well done, Camler. Looking very compact in the middle. Both Williams and Olasunde went for the same ball there. Look at the block in here. Fuck's sake. We may be compact, but our press is horrific. Good save by Ollie. I do find it incredibly funny that last season's goalkeeper of the year has not made a single appearance. Not just our goalkeeper of the year, the league's goalkeeper of the season has not made a single appearance for me this year. Unlucky. For what's meant to be key highlights, we are seeing a hell of a lot of this one highlight here. Can we... No, we don't stop the cross. Fucking hell, Ollie! Why was he so far in our goal? That is a stupid foul by Davies. Fuck's sake. Good bit of passing here. Try to create some space for yourself. Jones has went down. Joe's done well, still come on. Cuts it back. Just don't get it again. It's not a bad ball. It's a ball into a very good area. Just need one of our strikers to be a bit fucking smarter there. Who was that even to, Williams? There's no way that's Lee Hodson, is it? Surely be too good for this level unless he was at TNS. Don't know what that guy's doing. He had a good chance for one-on-one with the keeper, and again he went wide with it. I mean, they are passing through us at the moment. Well done, Calmer. That's a good break as well to Daniel. Davies, he's got to give that to Davies. He does. Takes a heavy touch. And it's in! Lee Hodson! I think it might be the same Lee Hodson. Everything was right. The ball from Daniel was right. Davies takes such a heavy touch. It's an awful touch by Davies. He tries to get it back across goal to Daniel. Hodson tries to put it out, but doesn't get enough on it and puts it into his own net. We'll take the lead. We will take... Is this the same Lee Hodson? It bloody is as well. Former Northern Ireland international Lee Hodson. Fuck, he went to Eastleigh after Partick Thistle and Kelly. Wow, he really dropped down the levels. Jesus. Right, we'll take the lead. We will take the lead. I'd like us to not do that, Jones. Jones, you're not even looking at the ref, you're pleading with him. That's two of our defenders now booked. Both on the same side. If I was Pennybone, I am focusing everything on our left-hand side of defence. I'm making them make challenges if I can. Clark now breaking on his own. Needs a bit of support. He's got Calma overlapping, so it doesn't overlap the pass. Calma cuts it across. Unlucky, doesn't quite get to Joe. Williams heads it back in possession. Clark, Hewlett. Wide for Sunday. We know he's got a good cross on him. Davies does win the header. Falls for Hewlett. Calma's left-footed effort. Joe! Is it in or is it offside? That is a good bit of play. Joe with the goal. Third of the season. I said he was in form. Or his performances did get better. Our strikers look fucking hopeless, but this is a great ball here from Calma. Look at this. First time ball with his left foot. Joe gets ahead of Hodson and he heads it home. After his header earlier on at the back post when he head it over, I did say it had to be better and he does so much better there. 2-0. I will take it all day. Hewlett out to Camwa now. He's looking for a cross. Back post for Joe. Puts it back across. Daniel's header, but that's never going to trouble the goalkeeper. Daniel would have been better try to either head it down towards Davies or try and get it to Camwa. Maybe take a touch, actually, had time. Partly Pennybone are pushing their players forward at the moment, but they're doing exactly what I thought they would have to. They're going for the right-hand side of their attack, the left-hand side of our defence. Both of the players on a booking, it's the ideal situation to do. Jones is having the best of games. I might bring on Field at half-time. Hewlett now. Good touch. Daniel. Great ball for Camwa. Can he pick out? We've got a lot of red shirts in the box. Joe back post again. Doesn't even, to be fair, he doesn't challenge for it, but I don't think he'd have won it if he tried to. Jones. Clark. Shot from distance. Bit pish, wasn't it? Little bit pish. Going at half time here. Pretty comfortable, I'd say. Pretty comfortable. 2-0 up away from home. Two defenders on a booking. That's my concern at the moment. Ruben Davies is getting there. You've not been good enough though. Everyone else has been pretty solid. Do I make the change just because he's on a booking? I think I'm going to bring on Field. Just because he's on, but I don't want both of the left-hand side of my defence being on a booking. We might change Bassett 10-15 minutes into the half. Just more of a tactical tweak. More than anything else. I love when we don't see the highlight. Bassett passes the ball. Clark hits the ball right 25 yards. Calma plays a 1-2 with Olasunde. Hester finds someone on the first scorer first time. Yellow card for Camwa for something. Apollo, we're passing it, reading by the line of commentary. We've got out wide. Hesser's made a tackle. It's now with Malindwa. It's all the way back to the goalkeeper who's had it forward. They've had a good touch. Game, I can't see what's going on. It's a free kick given all Sunday. Fouled someone. Fuck me! Another booking. This ref is card fucking happy today. We've had a shot. What a run by Daniel, only lacked to finish. Fucking story of my season, mate. Williams makes an interception. Game! Quit the highlights so I can try and get some vision back. We found Clark in space. Feeds it Daniel and right for the first time pass. Calma gets the ball from Daniel. Davies looks getting on across. It's intercepted. The keeper picks up the ball. No, Joe gets it first. Clark has a shot, but I think it's been blocked. Oh, there we go. Thank Christ. I can stop guessing what the fuck is going on. I thought it was another foul. Right, Clark, Hewlett. Stop looking inside. Davies. Daniel. Oh, you should have played it out wide. We have the space. The space is still there. Give him it back. He does. Good ball. Cut it across. Daniel! I'll be honest. Camwa held on to the ball too long. He took an extra maybe touch to it, didn't he? He should have played the ball across earlier. Here, play it now, but he takes that touch, makes it awkward, the ball's deflected, and Matthew just palms it out. I'll give Daniel the benefit of the doubt, see he heads it off the defender, but I don't care, it goes in, it's 3-0. I am going to make a change again. I'm going to change our shape ever so slightly. I will say, when we played Evans and Williams as the two centre-backs, we badly lacked pace in there. That's why Bassett being in there is so useful for us. It's just been the pace. Right, I'm going to bring on Evans for Bassett. In saying that, because I do have a bit of an issue just now with everyone being on a booking. We're going to just go to a 4-2-3-1 for the most part. Set forward. Outlet, attacking mid, that's fine. Should be an advanced playmaker. So yeah, double change. Evans going to come on and replace the book Bassett, and Polit's going to come on and replace Davies. Going to lose a striker, gain a number 10, and just see if that helps us maybe create a little more. Also want to give Allport some more minutes, try and build him back up. Good head away by Sunday. It's a good finish for Lee Hodson. Sorry about that. Daniel. Joe. Clark. Hewlett. Hewlett is a good part. That's a good bit of play here. Plate. Joe has a curling shot. What a goal! Joe again with a great finish. And he's seen Lee Hodson curl with his left, and Joe went, hold my beer. I'm going to call this one with my right. And it's a great finish. Good wee bit of passing play there between Hewlett, Clark, and then Polite. He holds on to the ball long enough. Joe, first touch, sets it up. Second touch, curls it right into the corner. It's an absolute beauty. Pennybolt 1, Britain Ferry 4. This is becoming a very good result for us. Comfortably intercepted there by Williams. Clark, Polite now. He's got to see the run of Joe. Release him. That is an awful pass, but Joe manages to get on the end of it just about. Curls it in back post. I don't think Polite's ever going to win that header, but I respect it. Yeah, I'm going to bring on Allport just now for Camlet. Just a like for like change, really. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's another booking. Of course it is. You like to book me today, you prick. Definitely a case of who's the bastard in the black. Although I don't think the refs actually wear black, he's wearing grey. Why is my left back... okay, I'm not going to ask a question. I don't do my set pieces. I'm not asking the question. Field, Clark, out to Joe now. Good little 1-2. Cuts inside on his right like we know he's going to. But he loses out to Hodgson. Ref, fuck off, please. Oh, this one's just a talking to? Thank Christ, a little bit of common sense there, pal. Prick. Our XG for today is just 1.11, which shows you that the chances we've scored from, for the most part, have all been chances you usually don't score. Like the Joe shot from distance, things like that. Allport. Oh, unlucky. Thought maybe we were going to get a little bit of a break there with the deflections. Can make one more sub, but I'm not going to. Only really sub I'd like to make now would be Waldock or Matunga, I think. And both the centre mids are fine fitness wise, so not too concerned at the moment. Playing the style or formation we're playing, I would probably prefer a ball winner in centre mid, but we just don't have one. So playing both centre mids as the centre mid role, where they're trying to do a bit of both attacking and defending, is probably the closest I'm going to get to what I'd prefer in there. Which would either be a ball winner and a box to box player, or maybe even a playmaker and a ball winner. Curls it in back post, Joe's not going to get there. Clark picks it up though. Clark, the ball doesn't really get in near anybody. Constantly caught by the goalkeeper. We finally get the ball down. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. Joe, Evans. Evans with one ball. Doesn't really get to anyone. Ideally, I think we're going to go down to 10 men at some point in today's game. I have a film we're going to get a second booking for someone. A good performance overall for us today, I think. Is that a corner? Okay. Well, Sunday gets it clear. Good bit defending here. Good pass. That's a good bit of play here. Can we make a goal from it? Allport. Cuts it back for Sunday. We know he can deliver. But he runs inside. Hewlett lays it off for Clark, who has a shot. Comfortably blocked. Out to Olasunde. Will he cross it in? There's nobody really to cross it to. Tested by the defender. Cuts it across. Doesn't quite fall for Joe. And Williams loses that header. And now they're breaking. He's cut inside Evans. And he's missed. Fuck. Their manager must be fuming. That was a great chance to get them another goal. All came really from Williams completely selling himself for that header that he missed. Good head away by Evans. Polite heads it down to Clark. Hewlett. Daniel, release him. He does. Allport now. Why did you let that run out? Were you blind? It was going to him perfectly and he just ran over the top of it. Did he think Olasunde was there? Like, what happened? Right, can Field get out and close down the cross? Evans does well win the ball. Field gets it up to Daniel, who needs support. Does well, is holding it up really well actually. Olasunde now. We know he will break. He does, he tries to skip by him. Does well, cut it back. He does. Hewlett. One more. Daniel. Clark shot way over. Fuck's sake. We do so well and then fuck it at the last bit. Right, Joe. It's a good ball for Clark. Will he get there? Oh, unlucky. Just a little bit too much on it. 4 minutes remaining. It's a good touch by Crow. Good block by Williams. Ball comes across. Can we win the header? Evans does. Clark knocks it on to Daniel. Release Allport. Allport remembers to take the ball with him this time. We've got bodies forward. His cross hits the fucking post. Field, you kinda had to go for that. It's a cross from deep, but comfortably dealt with by the team. Olasunde, he's getting tired, but he's going to run down that wing all day. I really have fallen for Olasunde in this team. Such a good player for us. Those are just kind of standing off them completely. Like Joe. Field. Got lucky that he got fouled there. The fact that the XG is now saying it should be 1-1. Not sure if I agree with that. Poor defending from Hewlett. Good header from Hutchison. And just goes between Ollie and whoever was on the post. Should be doing better there. It's 4-2. Yeah. We shouldn't be conceding that. I'm sorry, we shouldn't. Poor all round. Poor all round. But again, then we have these nice bits of passing play. Can Joe make the pass? On running Allport. Gotta be doing better with the header. Allport does well, they'll intercept the pass. Clark to Polite. Daniel. Daniel! Oh, he's hit the post. I'll take it. Good win for us in the end. Couple bits poor defending overall, but, you know, good win. Not going to complain with a 4-2 away win. Well done, guys. I am pretty happy with that. Before we go to the next game, let me show you the player that we are trying to bring in on loan. Oh, my nose. Oh, yeah, Jacob Jones injured for a week. Cool. I'm going to praise Joe first as well. Right, transfers. Where the fuck is this? Harry Bridle. Bridle. I don't know much about him, but scout-wise, scouting report says early signs terrific player. Looks like, going by the scout report here, he would be the best striker at the club. I'm just hoping that he can bring the goals. He scored 15 goals in 51 appearances. He was on loan at Whitehawks past 2 seasons in the Premier? I don't even know what division that is. Is that... Sorry, I'll just... Leave me be. So it's not even non-league. It's the league below non-league? Fucking hell. He has kind of scored while he's not been maybe the best. But we're hoping. He's made 4 appearances for Journeyman League 2. Not played particularly well. Hoping that this jump down, if he comes, will be good enough to get him the goals for us. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he agrees to come. We'll see what happens with that. We are playing Cardiff Met in 4 in-game days. I will see you all then. See you in a second. We're back for the second game of the episode, and we've had to make one change to starting lineup. Field is coming in for Jones. He's not fit yet from his injury, so he's coming into the starting lineup. George will come in again. On the bench instead of the injured Jones. My mind went to mush. I'm going to try that again. Field is replacing the injured Jones. George is taking his place on the bench. I don't know why I made that so much more difficult. Sunday is looking a little bit tired, actually. Let's bring on George for Sunday. We can bring Sunday on in the second half if we need him. Yeah. So 2 changes, both at fullback. Let's go. Let's fucking go, mate. Let's fucking go. Ba 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 ba. They've made 5 changes to their lineup from their previous game. Interesting. Adam Abbas, a guy who I did look at hoping to try and sign, and then I didn't sign him for some reason. And I'm pretty sure he's giving me problems. Did I not sign him because we couldn't? Or did I not sign him because I didn't think he was good enough? Who knows? We're playing now. Hopefully Joe can continue his good bit of form just now. We're going to need good performers. Be good to get Allport back up to speed, though. We could have genuinely 3 quality wingers with Owen Evans, who can still chip in, and Simba, who's for the most part been pretty poor, but has chipped in a few times with some good performances and results. That is a booking. He just kicked him in the shin with his studs, ref. I don't understand why Field goes up when we're defending free kicks like he's our player to break away with. It's very strange for me. Ball over the top. Oh, Williams heads it straight down to their striker or midfielder, whoever the hell he is. But they don't make the most of it comfortably in the hands of Ollie. Right, Bassett. Out to Joe, and the highlight ends. Right, Williams has took him out and now way out of position. Why do I feel like Cardiff Met are going to beat us again? Gee, I thought Joe would give away a penalty there. It's a free kick. Ref, you're not booking him for that, are you? No. Good. Good, man. That was right on the fucking line as well, near enough. We've not started very well, have we? Does feel like we're getting overrun. Same as the last team in possession. It's 4-2-4 versus 4-2-4. They're using DMs instead of centre mids. Hewlett on the free kick. It's not the tallest wall. And it's in! Hewlett straight in the corner. I did say it wasn't the tallest wall, and Hewlett must have heard me. Look at the wee boogies down, the wee... But let's look at it again from this angle. Hewlett steps up. Bosch, right over the top. Not even in the corner. But I don't give a fuck. It's not my keeper that made an arse of it. Hewlett, it's 1-0. Not going to say it's deserved. It's not. but I will absolutely take it. Davies loses out there. I didn't even look at the table, but I don't feel like we're in a relegation scrap, so I've just not even glanced at the table really to see where we are. I don't actually know. I'm assuming we're top half, but I don't think we will be. It's probably a booking now. Field, multiple fouls, maybe? Yep. Booking for Field. It's not doing great, is he? Might be all Sunday coming on for Field at half time. Good interception there from Hewlett. Clark, Hewlett plays the ball forward to Daniel. Excuse me, Joe. Inside to Hewlett. Slots it for Daniel. Probably should try to cut it inside to Davies, who would have been able to hit it probably first time unmarked, really. Player behind them, but it wouldn't have been impeded by him. Probably asking for a bit too much, though. George, completely beat, takes him out. Mortlock. Can we get ourselves back in? Not back in, but can we just get a foothold on the game? I really feel like we're second best at everything so far today. And I definitely feel like our goal is against the run of play more than anything else. From what we've seen anyway. I've not really paid attention to the stats too much, just from the highlights we've seen. It seems to be all Cardiff at the moment. Oh my god, we are so lucky we didn't concede there. Abbas unmarked, heads it down off the post. We managed to just about deal with the deflection. Daniel does really well here. Can he keep it in? Cuts it back for Hewlett. For Clark, tries to shoot, it's blocked. George picks it up, Hewlett, Kamla, Hewlett. Good battle play, Kamla, can he get it across? Hewlett, shot deflected. It's out for a throw? Yeah, it's out for a throw. We're kind of getting away with a couple of things here defensively. I'm not impressed. Right, Joe, Hewlett. Again, we're not really winning anything in our own box. Still just not doing particularly well in any box, to be fair. Right, Joe's intercepted. We're breaking forward, please, Joe. Daniel. Pish, pish, pish. Other than bringing on Sunday at left back, don't really know what else I want to change. Do I try and make us more solid defensively? Maybe? But we're also pish going forward, but we know that. Clark. Hewlett. Shot from distance somehow comes off the crossbar. I feel like our only chances are coming from range at the moment. Who in the name of Christ is that? This dude, George. Didn't realize how small George was. That almost tipped in. All he does well is just keep it out. I think we're going to go to I think we're going to bring in Polite, go to a 3 in midfield, drop Hewlett down to defensive mid. I think we're going to make the change of shape at half time. I'm not comfortable with. I feel like we have no control of the game whatsoever, and I know we're a counter-attacking side, but we're not even doing that particularly well at the moment. So we get good passes of passing play between Clark and Hewlett. We know that. They seem to link up very, very well at the moment. Bassett. Ball over the top for Joe. Heads it in. Davies' head. Just over the bar. Yeah, I think. Who did I say head it over? It was Davies. Yeah, we're definitely have to remove get stuck in because they're just passing by us. I do feel we're starting to create a couple more chances as we're getting near the end of the half. Do I risk keeping the two strikers on? Daniel, get across. Oh, Kamwa. Davies' head. Oh, he's hit the post. Penalty. He's gave it. Davies steps up. Can we take the 2-goal lead into half time? Ruben Davies. And he tucks it home. What a half this has been, and not in a good sense. I think I've now. It's a 2-goal lead. Do we just try and protect it? It's so tempting to just try and protect it. Very tempting. Right. We're not playing like the home side today whatsoever. (2-1). Adam Abbas, he's caused us trouble already. Davies has got the better rating between him and Daniel just now. Daniel 6.6, Davies is 7 because Davies has a goal. But Daniel's probably played a bit better. George has played poorly as well, which hasn't helped. Both fullbacks having a bad game. Another corner. Generally, I'm at the stage of, am I just going to pack out the defence? Maybe. I'm really tempted here for a change of shape. I just feel like they look more likely to score than we are. They've had the chances. But again, apparently they've not. It's just the highlights. I mean, looking at the stats, it's the highlights that are giving me that impression. Possession-wise, we're always going to have less. We've had double the amount of shots. We've only had 2 shots more on target. XG-wise says we should be winning 1-0. 2-1, we've got that. This stats thing, which I can't remember what it stands for, but we're pressing quicker than they are, but still letting them have the ball. Both teams have only had one clear-cut chance. We've had far more corners than they have. Oh, I think I'm going to make a double change, right? I'm making a double change. Olasunde is absolutely coming on for Field. He has been woeful, okay? So Olasunde will come on to play wing back and probably a pressing fullback. Yeah, you're better than George. That's fine. That's a needs must situation. I'm going to bring on... Matunga for Daniel. And we're just going to drop to this. As a centre mid, what are you? Centre mid, white centre mid, channel. Probably just keep you centre mid. Davies would just go central. Out of possession. Again, we're just going to... We just stay what we're doing. Just going to try and make us a bit more compact, to be fair. The reason I've not brought in police, I don't want a playmaker. I do want a bit more defending in there, to be honest. Matunga is a better ball winner. I think he's also a bit quicker as well. Over Waldock. Yeah, okay. Double change in. Double change. I need to tell George he's been pish. Need to tell George he's been pish. Going to tell Bassett he's been pish. We're subbing Field off because he's been that pish. I am actually furious with your performance tonight. I don't care if you lose confidence. You're being subbed off. Second half begins. So Austin will replace Field. And Matunga is replacing Daniels. We're going back to a 4-3-3. Becoming a 4-5-1 or 4-1-4-1 in defence. Because I just don't feel comfortable with how they're playing against us. I'm going by the clips over the stats in this one. On the clips, it feels like they're passing throughs and they're doing it quite comfortably. So I'm definitely in my mind wanting to try and shoot up more than anything else. I very much want the 3 points today. Kamwa, probably. I mean, is the shot from distance the worst option? Try to slide the ball in for Davies? Probably not. But it's probably what I would have done. We're telling Bassett to man mark a Bass now. Oh, Cindy, he's still going to run down that wing for me. He's just going to be on the wrong foot, same as Joe, which probably doesn't help with both players going to look to cut inside, but Joe does well. Gets by the wide man. He's trying to just create some space, but he does. He creates space for All Sunday, who does well. Cuts it by Davies. Forces a save from the goalkeeper. Goes out for a throw. Davies just swings his leg at it. I mean, that's the thing. Joel definitely looked to cut inside. It is going to give space for All Sunday. Don't know how good he is on his left foot, but if he can even cut back to his right for a cross, might not be the worst. Clark. All Sunday. He's looking for someone. Bass. Why is Bassett so far up? Get back. All Sunday now. Cuts it back from my centre back. Clark, shot from distance, quickly caught by Dixon. Please, to love of fuck, get back in defence, Bassett. The fuck are you doing? Much as Bassett's having a poor game, I'm not taking him off today. I want that pace against the Bass. You know Davies isn't really going to press. He's going to stay as an outlet for if we get the ball. Probably not a bad idea to just take the foul there from Calma, to be fair. We'll slow the game down a little bit. Actually. Where the fuck is it? Out of possession. In possession. Time wasting, that's what I'm looking for. We're going to time waste a lot. We're going to time waste a lot. But we're doing the standard amount of time wasting before. I do want us to time waste a bit. Fair bit now. Joe is looking very, very tired, which is fine. We're going to bring on Allport then. Allport plays a winger. Pretty much a light-for-light change. He's going to want to cut in his right foot, but we'll be fine. Bassett slightly improved, went from a 6.5 to 6.6. George has went from a 6.4 to 6.2. George is awful. George is awful. Show individual. I don't need everyone. Thank you. I don't know if you're trying to recommend to me. George, demand fucking more. Did I? I didn't acknowledge and move on. Son of a bitch. Why? Oh no, I have. I have. It's fine. Deflect the shot. Keeper still has to make the save. Goes out for a corner. 20 minutes left. XG's near enough matching the scoreline now. I would like a third. I'm not going to lie. I would really like a third. George does not like the fact I demanded more from him. Camwa now. Again, he's got that burst of pace to begin with. Doesn't have it for sustained distance. How can you be complacent? Is that complacent? No, frustrate. How can you be frustrated, mate? You've been shit. This is why you're not first choice right back. That and I signed all Sunday. Camwa, can he deliver a good ball into the box? All eyes are on him. Crosses it. Back post. George! Ryan George doubles our lead. Guesses the third goal for the day. I'm just going to bring off Camwa. He is exhausted. So, Symbol, come on. Just want him in Allport round. Anyone else needing a little change for fitness? Oh, I'm going to have to bring off Bassett. He's playing horrific. Evans is coming on. After my criticisms of George, he gets the goal. Bootsy's rating up to a 6.8. But let's not let that fool us. He has been horrifically bad today. Just getting the goal doesn't really make much of a difference. I'm going to play for set pieces. It seems like our biggest threat today. Simbas came on. We'll make do with that just now. Evans has also come on for Bassett. Allport. George. With a shit pass to Allport. Who then causes to win the free kick, I guess. I'm hoping that's not an actual injury for Allport. It's 3-1 win, so a 4-2 win over Pennybont and a 3-1 win over Cardiff Met. I said my goal scored, my strikers aren't scoring. They've scored a goal each today. Have they? Did they score in the last game actually? Who cares? We're still not really scoring enough. I need better up front. But we are starting to click as a team, I think. I don't know if we're starting to click as a team, I'm just saying that. To get a couple of wins back to back is very, very good for us. Let's go and have a look at the table then. And we're, oh fuck, okay, we're fourth. We're fourth, 16 games played out of, what? Did we play his team twice before the split? Nah, surely fucking not. There is a split though, isn't there? There's no way we're playing 30 games then splitting the league. Surely. Well, we're not going for a 42 game season, surely. Hold on. Give me the rules. Rules! 33 to 35 games. 33 to 35 games. League splits after 30. I'd like to see the split as such. So, first two automatically get European football, depending on the winner of the cup. Fair enough. Oh my god, there is a split, but it splits the league into 3. We had 2 splits in a playoff last season. We now have 3 splits in a playoff this. No wonder it's 33 to 35 games. So 4. Hold on. What? 6 teams into the split. Right? No? Hold on. What? Nah, hold up. My head hurts. Does it split? What? Oh, back to 16 team league. So, top 6 split, right? Top 6 split. And then how could? Oh, hold on. Aye, so they're only 30. Hold on. So we split after 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 31, 32, 30. Fuck me, that's so confusing. Right. So first to 6 play each other once. So you get 5 games. 7th to 10th play each other once. They have 3 games. And then 11th to 16th play each other once. They have 5 games. Then after all of that, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then there's a split. Then there's a playoff stage, right? But then did they all? And then 3rd to 10th? Nah. Nah. Yeah. Then 3rd to 10th, or 2nd to, we'll say 9th, depending on who wins the cup, go into the... Yeah. Go into the fucking playoff for the last leagues, the last European spot. Right? What? Man. So if you finish top 10, you could get a European spot. Basically. What is with this league? Right, fucking hell. Okay. When are we coming back? My head hurts. I'm actually just tempted to come back pre-split, maybe? Or do I come back pre-transfer window? Let's come back. Let's come. I don't. Yeah, no. What? I don't want to play Cardiff Met again, but we'll come back for Cardiff Met on the 26th of December, and then Carnarvon on the 30th of December. That leads into the transfer window. We'll know what's happening if we've had Bridle or not by that point, and then we'll see going into the last 3 games pre-split. We'll see what business we might try and do in January. I think that's the plan. That's what we're going to go with. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a thumbs up. It generally does help the channel out. So does leaving a comment. So let me know your thoughts on our season overall in the comments below. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. This league confuses me. This league actually confuses me.